NumPy interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. NumPy, numerical Python, is a powerful Python library used for numerical computing and array operations. NumPy is widely used in check, data science, check, machine learning, check, artificial intelligence, check, scientific computing, check, data analysis, deep learning. NumPy provides capital multidimensional arrays, mathematical operations, matrix computations, broadcasting, fast numerical processing. 1 to 20. NumPy basics. What is NumPy? NumPy is a Python library for numerical and array-based computing. Why use NumPy? Yes, fast computations, optimized arrays, mathematical operations, memory efficiency. How to install NumPy? Pip install NumPy. How to import NumPy? Import NumPy as NP. Multidimensional array object in NumPy. Create NumPy array. ARR equals np.array 1, 2, 3. Difference between Python list and NumPy array. NumPy arrays are faster and memory efficient. What is array dimension? Number of axes in array. What is array shape? AR.shape. What is array size? AR.size. What is array data type? AR.dtype. What is array indexing? Accessing elements using positions. Indexing example. AR0. What is slicing? Extracting part of array. Slicing example. AR1 to 4. What is reshape? AR.reshape 2, 2. What is flattening array? AR.flatten. What is transpose? AR.t. Performing operations without loops. Why is NumPy fast? Uses optimized C implementation internally. 21 to 40. Array operations and functions. Create zeros array. np.zeros 2, 2. Create ones array. np.ones 2, 2. Create identity matrix. np.i3. Create range array. np.arange 0, 10. Create evenly spaced values. np.linspace 0, 1, 5. Random array example. np.random.rand 3, 3. Array addition. AR1 plus AR2. Array subtraction. R2. Array multiplication. R1 times R2. Matrix multiplication. np. R1 R2. What is broadcasting? Automatic expansion of arrays during operations. Broadcasting example. R plus 5. Functions summarizing array values. Common aggregation functions. Sum, mean, max, min. Sum example. np.sumarm. Mean example. np.meanarm. Maximum value example. np.maxarm. Minimum value example. np.minarm. Standard deviation example. np.stdarm. Variance example. np.vararm. What is multidimensional array? Array with multiple axes. Create 2D array. np array 1, 2, 3, 4. Create 3D array 1, 2, 3, 4. What is axis in NumPy? Direction along dimensions. Axis example. np.sumair. Axis equals 0. What is Boolean indexing? Filtering arrays using conditions. Boolean indexing example. AR5. What is fancy indexing? Accessing elements using arrays of indexes. Fancy indexing example. ARR02. What is copy in NumPy? Independent duplicate array. What is view in NumPy? Shared reference to original data. Copy versus view. Copy uses separate memory. View shares memory. What is concatenate? np.concatenate AB. What is stacking? Combining arrays vertically or horizontally. Vertical stack example. np.vstack AB. Horizontal stack example. np.hstack AB. np.split. AR2. What is sorting in NumPy? np.sort AR. What is argsort? np.argsort AR. What is unique function? np.unique AR. What is where function? np.where where5. Represents missing numeric value. Check nan example. np.isNanR. What is masked array? Array handling missing invalid data. What is memory optimization in NumPy? Efficient storage using proper data types. What is float32 versus float64? Different precision floating point types. What is NumPy random module? Generates random numbers. Random integer example. np.random.random 110, np.random.scene42. Why use random seed? Produces reproducible results. 71 to 100. NumPy in data science and optimization. What is matrix in NumPy? Two-dimensional array representation. Matrix inverse example. np.lineal.inv matrix. Matrix determinant example. np.lineal.det matrix. What is eigenvalue? np.lineal.eig matrix. What is linear algebra in NumPy? Mathematical matrix computations. What is broadcasting optimization? Avoiding loops using vectorized operations. What is vectorized computation? Batch operations on arrays. What is performance bottleneck in Python loops? Slower interpreted execution. Why avoid loops in NumPy? Vectorized operations are faster. What is memory layout in NumPy? Arrangement of array data in memory. What is contiguous array? Array stored continuously in memory. What is NumPy used for in machine learning? Pre-processing, matrix operations, feature engineering. What is interoperability in NumPy? Works with pandas, TensorFlow, SciPy, and Matplotlib. What is SciPy? Scientific computing library built on NumPy. NumPy versus pandas? NumPy handles arrays. Pandas handles tabular data. NumPy versus Python lists? NumPy provides faster numerical operations. Common NumPy interview topics? Arrays, broadcasting, slicing, vectorization, matrix operations. Common NumPy problems? Shape mismatch, memory usage, data type conversion. Best practices for NumPy? Use vectorization. Avoid loops. Use proper data types. Optimize memory. What is performance profiling? Measuring execution efficiency. What is NumPy universal function? ufunc. Fast element-wise operations. Example ufunc. np.sqrt. AR. What is cumulative sum? np.cumsum. AR. What is cumulative product? np.cumprod. AR. np.histogram.ar. What is meshgrid? np.meshgrid.xy. How to become strong in NumPy. Practice array manipulation. Learn broadcasting. Optimize vectorized operations. Solve data problems. Biggest NumPy interview concept? Efficient array-based numerical computation. Key NumPy interview focus. Arrays, broadcasting, vectorization, and matrix operations. Why is NumPy important in data science? Provides high-performance numerical computation foundation. NumPy interviews focus on key arrays and indexing, broadcasting, vectorization, matrix operations, aggregation functions, random module, performance optimization, linear algebra. Key idea. Strong NumPy developers understand efficient numerical computation, vectorized operations, and array optimization techniques.